Strategy to approach analytical geometry questions. So just like the strategy to approach Euclidean geometry questions, there's also a strategy to approach analytical geometry questions. So in this tutorial, that's what we're quickly going to showcase. It is quick, it is short, and it is straight to the point. So let's jump right into it. Hi guys, Lever here from Bright Young Brains. I always start the same way. Habits. With analytical geometry, we have a simple acronym that you want to remember whenever you deal with analytical geometry questions. Now that acronym is FUN-TPEX. So just like with Euclidean geometry, the acronym you want to remember there is Dr. Cape Town and all that. So there's a tutorial on that if you want to go through that. But for analytical geometry, the acronym you want to remember is FUN-TPEX. So with FUN-TPEX, you can already see that the first three letters, these remind you of things like corresponding angles, co-interior angles, and alternating angles. So the first thing we know is that for the F, that refers to corresponding angles. And we know that corresponding angles will always be equal to each other. Now the idea with corresponding angles is that obviously we need these parallel lines there. So if this is A and this is B, and we had the A1 and B1, because these are corresponding angles, those two will be equal. So that's what you want to remember about corresponding angles. They are equal. The U should remind you of co-interior angles. Now, co-interior angles will only be equal to each other if they are both equal to 90. But the law with co-interior angles is that they are supplementary. There we go. So if we had A2 somewhere there and B2 somewhere there, because these are co-interior angles, it means that they add up to 180 degrees. That's what we know about co-interior angles. They are not equal, they add up to 180, they are supplementary. And as we said, they will only be equal to each other if they are both equal to 90, of which that still adds up to 180. Now with the N, in this case, some people like to remember it as a Z, but for FUN-TPEX that technically has to be a N. FUZZ-TPEX. Yeah, you could also have FUZZ-TPEX if you want, but here we have FUN-TPEX. So the N, we say that refers to alternating angles. Now what we know about alternating angles is that they are equal to each other. So if we had the A3 and B3, those two would need to be equal to each other. So remember, these would be somewhere in like a random sketch. As long as you have parallel lines there, you need to look out for these three there. They will only apply if you have parallel lines. If the shape is there but the lines are not parallel, then these laws don't apply. So that's for fun. The TPEX, only T, P, and X mean something. The I and the E, that's just so that at least we have a word there. So the T, if you look, the T basically just refers to angles on a straight line. That's what the T should remind you of. And if you check there, I put a 90-degree symbol there as a reminder. So that's what the T stands for. So if we had the A4 and A5, those two would need to add up to 180 degrees because angles on a straight line are supplementary. So the next thing that we need to know is what the P means. The P should remind you of an exterior angle of a triangle. So what we know is that an exterior angle of a triangle will always be equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So in our sketch, we know that E2 will need to be equal to D plus C there. That's what the law says. An exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So that's the law there. X refers to vertical opposites. Now we know that vertical opposites will always be equal to each other. There we go. So with analytical geometry, it is quite simple. When you have analytical geometry questions, just remember these 6 things here. If you can remember these 6 things, your questions will slightly be much easier. This obviously works for all analytical geometry questions, because with all analytical geometry questions, you cannot like pick and choose what kind of geometry you want to have in mind or anything like that. You somewhat need to have all this in mind and then use it whenever you need it.